Once upon a time, in a spooky old house, there was a little ghost who was very, very scared. He was scared of everything. He was scared of the vacuum cleaner. He was scared of the broom. He was even scared of the sunshine. The little ghost would always hide under the bed whenever someone came into his room. But one day he thought to himself, "I'm a ghost. I'm supposed to be brave. I can't keep hiding under the bed all day. I need to face my fears." So the little ghost made up his mind. First, he wanted to get rid of his fear of the vacuum cleaner. Every time the vacuum cleaner came near him, the little ghost would scream and run and hide under the bed. But this time, when the vacuum cleaner came by, the little ghost said to himself, "I'm not scared of you anymore." And he stood up from under the bed and walked right up to the vacuum cleaner. The little ghost looked inside the vacuum cleaner and saw all sorts of interesting things. There were dust bunnies and little pebbles and even a lost coin. The little ghost had so much fun looking in the vacuum cleaner that he didn't feel scared at all. He even petted the vacuum cleaner, and then he knew he was a lot braver than he thought he was. Then the little ghost went to face his next fear, the broom. Whenever the little ghost heard the sound of the broom, he would shake and shiver because he was so scared. But this time, when he heard the sound of the broom, he remembered what he had learned from the vacuum cleaner. He wasn't scared of the vacuum cleaner anymore, so why should he be scared of the broom? The little ghost walked over to the broom and looked at it. Up close, the broom didn't seem so scary. In fact, it kind of looked like a giant toothbrush. So the little ghost took a deep breath and then he tickled his face with the broom. And after that, he wasn't scared of the broom anymore either. After facing his fear of the vacuum cleaner and the broom, the little ghost felt a lot braver. He even started to feel brave enough to go outside. But when the little ghost opened the door and saw the bright sunshine, he got scared again. He wanted to go outside and play, but he was too scared of the sunshine. So the little ghost went back under the bed and cried, "I want to go outside, but I'm scared of the sunshine. Oh, how I wish someone would come and protect me from the sunshine." Just then, the little ghost heard a knock on the door. "Knock, knock, who's there?" he called out. "It's me," said a little girl's voice. "I'm your new friend. Can I come in?" The little ghost hesitated for a moment. He was scared, but he really wanted to make a friend. So he said, "Okay, come in." And the little girl walked right into the room. She wasn't scared of the spooky house or the cobwebs or the creaky floorboards. "Wow, this house is amazing," she said. Then she looked around the room and saw the little ghost hiding under the bed. "Hi," she said to him. "Do you want to be my friend?" The little ghost couldn't believe his ears. "You're not scared of me?" he asked. "Not at all," said the little girl. "I'm not scared of ghosts. Come and play with me." And the little ghost, feeling braver than ever before, climbed out from under the bed and went to play with his new friend. From that day on, the little ghost wasn't scared of anything anymore. He wasn't even scared of the sunshine. And he learned that if you face your fears, they're not so scary after all. The end.